Thanks for tuning to this edition of Eat, Live Good. I'm Liv, and I'm still good. How you doing? It's a Saturday, and I am whipping up a PF Chang's Copycat Mongolian beef. As an additional bonus, I'm letting you know just how to get that same tender meat that you get when you get your takeout. PF Chang's who? Stay tuned.
Besides the salt and pepper, these are the main ingredients for our sauce. Garlic and green onion for flavor, and of course our meat. Super simple recipe. Yes, ma'am, I'm all about my sanitation.
Are you one of those people who go get Chinese food and always order the same thing? It's okay. I'm guilty of it too. When I go to PF Chang's, I'm partial to the Szechuan from the sea. It's not on the menu. I'm not one who does go to a restaurant and order something that's not printed on a label off rip. But my mother loves the Mongolian beef, boyfriend loves the Mongolian beef, and it's a very easy recipe to whip up. So stick with me. I'll show you a few ways to navigate this and whip this up really quick.
Decided not to bore you with too much cutting. Really easy, nice slice to make these long pieces of green onion, and let's mince it with the garlic. With my flank steak, I take a really sharp knife and split it down the middle, so I can get nice, pretty bite-sized pieces overall. Then I'm going to cut against the grain, but I'm not going to just cut straight down. I'm going to cut on a diagonal. I'm cutting towards me. Feel free to cut away from you if that's more comfortable. The goal is we want these nice, thin pieces of flank steak that'll be nice and tender. So I split half my beef into two separate containers. Half of the beef, I'm going to be using baking soda as my tenderizer. I'm using half a tablespoon for about 1.5 pounds of beef. I'll use my hands to mix the baking soda in over all the pieces. Sit it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Take it out, rinse it, pat it dry, season salt and pepper. Can you see how deep red the tenderized beef is? Right here. Some of you love the sounds of cooking food. Here you are. You didn't ask for it, but here you go. I'm going to sear up my beef on both sides, about 30 seconds on both sides, till it gets nice and brown. I'm not worried about cooking it 100% through because I'm going to throw the beef back in the sauce at the end and it'll finish cooking later.
So I did a little test kitchen action for you like I told you in the beginning of the video, and on one I tried using the velveting technique that only involves baking soda, and I put it in the baking soda for 30 minutes in the refrigerator, and then I rinsed it off a little bit and then patted it dry, salt and pepper into the frying pan. The other one was just straight beef, salt and pepper into the frying pan, no extra marinating. You know, I'm getting real scientific on you. I only wanted to change one variable in the situation, and let's take a look at the results. And here's both side by side. You can already tell that there's a color difference. Can you guess which one is which? This one has the velveting method, and you can see it has a deeper brown color already, and it has a slightly different texture. Here, this is just straight beef into the hot pan, seared really quickly. Since they're thin cut, they cooked up about 30 seconds on each side. You can tell the difference. Now, when it comes down to texture, these are both tender. How I cut them allowed for that to happen in general with those thin slices cut across the grain at a diagonal. But when I tell you 30 minutes in the refrigerator with that baking soda, magic. Cancel that takeout, you to take out, okay? So here's a piece with the cornstarch. We can get some crisp with it. That's nice. I didn't get any crisp with the just hot pan. And that's unreal tender, like unreal. You might be thinking, what happened to my beef? It's just tenderized, boo.
I'm going to saute up my garlic, the whole head of garlic. Don't be scared. You need it. Half a teaspoon of ginger and half a teaspoon of chili flakes, but I did not show you that here. Time to pour in the soy sauce and water. So this is 1.5 cups of soy sauce, 1 cup water, and 2 ounces of brown sugar. Reduce it by half. It should thicken up and start to coat the back of your spoon. If you want it stickier, keep on reducing, but I don't like it too thick. I prefer it pretty loose. Add in the beef in batches because, I haven't got that wok yet. Maybe someone will gift me that once I survive 2020. Who knows? But again, add your green onions at the end so that they stay nice and vibrant and don't get too wilted down in your sauce.
If you're looking for that full takeout experience, go to your local grocery store, get yourself the black food meal prep containers, slap on the lid. Takeout, baby. There you go. To round out this meal, go ahead and steam some rice and broccoli, put that on the side, put the Mongolian beef on top. You're eating well. Hit me in the comments if you've tried this one. If you got some other recipes you want to see, I need to hear from you. I'm waiting. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell. I'm coming to you every week from now on. Pinky swear. Now, if you are looking for that real authentic takeout experience, go ahead into your local grocery store.
I want more.
Get out of here! Get out! I hope to see you next time. Bye. Remember, 2 simple rules. Eat, live good.